lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between New York and the Dominican Republic. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Striding in is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Trappers, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
7 o'clock.
Tapped out in front of home. He's got to hurry, and there's 1 down now. No one on with 1 down, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Now a flare out toward right center, and there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. 2 down, no one on base, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Aces, the second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Turner.
Soft grounder left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Clemente is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is in off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. This one's flared toward left center. Turner onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Another 2-2 offering. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike three, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, David Ortiz.
The first baseman.
He's set.
David
Here it comes.
Ortiz.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Jones over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch coming, here it is.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for round number 1.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Fouled off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Batting seven, the shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Burns is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
The pitch. Jackie Robinson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Walker.
High in the air. Burns just to the left of the mound, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
The left fielder,
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Stepping in now, Corbin Burns.
Corbin.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already,
Now
and there's your first out.
Second baseman, Trea Turner.
Here's the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Chipper.
First delivery to him.
Jones.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, a 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Jorge Posada. He flew out in his last debut. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Jones in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jorge Posada sent packing for the second out of the inning. Chipper Jones stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Republic, the center fielder.
Now here's
Mike
the pitch.
Trout.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Trout is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman,
To the plate now, David Ortiz. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero. Struck out in his first at bat. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trout leads off first with 1 away. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So now here is Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater.
My name came alive. At the same time, I played my soul got mad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bro tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me, QLT embedded in my jeans. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, spit a whole life over shoulder. Both were my village, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 meats, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, T's getting faded, hope getting faded. 8, no lights flashing, the figure was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I soul beam with prosperity. Man, my parents had to take care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Made a kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care. Back, take care.
Anything that the world has not seen was a dream. Yeah. When I turned 19, chase my dreams.
under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Boston and the Dominican Republic. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now here is Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1 on its way. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Hernandez readies the 1-1.
All 2. I got to count 2 and 2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Standing in now, Chipper Jones.
Number 10.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So bases are empty with one out now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hernandez is ready. 0-2 on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting fourth.
At the plate now is David Ortiz. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Turner gloves it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes.
Turner.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting second.
In now, Chipper Jones. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
He's set and the pitch.
Mike.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Ortiz is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Now to the plate, David Ortiz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And a big swing and miss, and Vlad not holding back there, falls behind 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a swing and a miss, and Guerrero is set down on strikes for the first out. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll step off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short, gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Guerrero.
Around first, he's digging for second.
Batting 6.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reined in, and Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Fouled off.
Bogaerts.
The 0-1 pitch. And he reaches out for 1 and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Batting 8.
Digging in next, Cedric Mullins. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Trey Turner. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Batting 9.
And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, Felix Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Another throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's
now
your first out.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Hernandez comes set. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Number 10.
First pitch on the way. Chipper Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Michael Brantley is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in
second baseman, Craig Turner.
First offering. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up, Chipper Jones flew out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Go.
2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up, and see if he can extend the inning.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Edward Cabrera, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitch.
Cabrera.
Now the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Right side, hit hard. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ortiz.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. So the next at bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. Struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
The first baseman, David
Fouled away.
Ortiz.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Guerrero.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he is out on the tag. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Ball even at 2-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
The pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Joey Votto is into the on deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The second base.
Digging in will be Jackie Robinson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Trout on second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. A check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Rob Dibble is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 49.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. Nicholas Castellanos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit high and deep to right center. Trout on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Still going back. And it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater. At the plate now, Chipper Jones.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Yes, he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Schwarber goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Jacob deGrom takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
The left fielder, Chipper.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Turner has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2-2. Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The first
Next up is David Ortiz. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That evens it up 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Fouled off. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Comes set.
First
Here's the
baseman.
0-0 pitch.
Danger.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner fields it cleanly on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Up next, Trey Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The count now at 2-2. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Jared Walsh will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on its way. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Goose Gossage gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the AB on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
31.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Jackie Robinson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Chipper Jones is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home. This one's flared down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 34. David Ortiz.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home will be a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Goose Gossage enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this winds up inside for a ball 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the AB now.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded.
Ladies and
Jackie
gentlemen,
Robinson
your
is going to
attention,
grab a
please.
bat here as he looks to
Now
try to
coming
set
into
the table in the
pitch.
bottom of the eighth as they look
Jackie
for some insurance.
Robinson.
He swings and grounds it to short. Turner gloves it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Now back
The
to the
batter,
top of the
number
lineup.
7.
Stepping in,
Second
Trey
baseman.
Turner. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And that's the second out. Digging in, the switch
The
hitter,
bat,
Chipper Jones.
the third baseman.
He was sat down on
Chipper.
strikes in his last at-bat.
Go.
Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over.
Your
Gregory
attention,
Soto
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen, hoping to finish this one off
Gregory.
here in the top of the ninth.
Soto.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that brings up Mike Trout. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The bat, number
Stepping
7.
in once again is Trey Turner.
Trey
It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Your
Dante
attention,
Bichette
please.
will get the call here
Big
as he'll
hitter.
hit for the pitcher.
Dante.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
2-2 the count. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Full count still. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes. Nice 5th.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo, they be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango, gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo, ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole on deck, Chuck Norris, about to bow flex. Nike flow, about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecks. Knees work like a name Shrek. Want the money, want the pound, respect on deck like a porch. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse, put flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks before I eat, pray. But tell a hater that I eat, pray. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coupe that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, know it's kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it,
Hoy la cosa se puso buena.